Welcome again to today's free speech video. Today is the 20th of September and it's a day 5 of our challenge. And from where should we start now? Today's a birthday of one of my classmates. I'm remembering just because I spoke that today is the 20th September, I got remember. Uh, I remembered that, oh yeah, today is his birthday. And he's kind of a very what do we say, kind of a very bucklole guy. I don't know what is the exact word in English, but okay, man, he's a good guy. What other than that, um like I have noticed this in September there are lot of birthdays which are coming out. So many people are having birthdays in the September, right? In the September, October and November, right? And yeah, like I don't know, like it is a time period where so many children are being born because kind of in December people are getting married and all that jazz, and due to that after the 9 months the children are being born. So that may be a reason, and it is not like and we do not have, like humans do not have any mating cycle or mating season especially, that in this season they have to mate and do all of that stuff. And is that lucky, like is that good thing or bad thing? I don't think so, like as we are having consciousness, um let's just say it would be having that, like humans do have a mating cycle, oh sorry, mating season. There will be a lot of cons of that thing because in this particular days, like the horniness of male and let's just say female as well, and if we compare, males are having more horniness. I don't know the exact proper, like official word for that, proper sophisticated word, let's just say. Male are not having that much, male are having a lot of lust compared to a woman. So like if we humans did have this sort of mating season, there would be, I think, there would be a lot of crimes, like rapes and a lot of other things would be happening to the woman. And like benefit, I would say there would be no benefit. Like mating season. Like I think if there would be this mating season, the amount of population may get affected. Like I think, in my personal opinion, the population may have increased compared to today's, or may have decreased compared to today, because if we see, they are not mating all over the all the time of the year, or they cannot mate in each like any day of the year. So like the population may can decrease as well. Popular may decrease as well. And why increase? So like it is the only time they can mate. So that's why they will do, the more mating they can do, they will be doing. And I think the polygamy would be becoming more dominant in this sort of situation. In the mating season, if humans have mating season, come like animals do have, I think the dogs are having some like kind of mating season in the ending of year, and so many other birds are having mating season, the lions, and so like I think majority of the animals are having that, a mating season. Other than that, they do not mate that much. Yeah, like they it's kind of evolutionary, due to an evolutionary changes of environment, of their body, of their species. They have become like that, and due to that, I think, like due to that, they are mating in this particular mating season. I think the light is not very much prominent because there is a light here, it is so much of light coming from that side, and not very much light is coming from this side. So that's why I think it's affecting very much. It is the focus is being no, and it's being disturbed by that by this light, uh, and the amount of light which is here is less compared to that. Hmm. So yeah, like it doesn't matter because the only purpose is to speak something. Yeah, like see, the amount of the topics we are getting, the amount of content or like content of speech is kind of improving compared to what we were speaking at in our previous speeches. Like in the previous speeches, we were used to speak this repetitive kind of cycle, like free speaking is better, free writing is better, like this that. But we are explaining more ideas critically, and it is not like we are consciously thinking that okay, I'm going to speak about this topic. Yeah, sometimes I do like think that okay, we'll be speaking on this topic, but like see the amount of ideas commit are arriving automatically, and that is I think that takes a lot of practice, and it's still nothing. Like we need a lot better critical thinking. We are so much biased in our thoughts, in our ideas, in our arguments, so that we can know or we can eliminate by practicing more and more, being a conscious practice, doing a conscious practice. Yeah, man. Like other than that, I don't know, man. I don't know. There was a lot of echo in my previous video because I closed the door, and that's why the room is like kind of big. So that's why a lot of echo was there, and I don't think so. Today it should not be bothering the echo thing. Let's just extend it for 10 minutes, and after that, I'm going to take some debate topic. Yeah, like debate is making you way more fluent in speech and fluent in thinking as well. I was watching someone's I was watching someone's debate video. Like some guy was defending why Matrubhasha is better than like other languages, and the way he was speaking, he was very much confident. Firstly, secondly, he was knowing what he is speaking. It was a data-driven speech. Thirdly, his amount of vocabulary was super fantastic, and the way he was delivering his thoughts was superbly amazing. So that was a combination of these three things, and and he was speaking brilliantly, and of course that needs a lot of training. And like I went into his channel, and I was like, and I saw that he was like a champion debater. Like he frequently takes a part in debate competitions. That's why he was a better at that. But I think debate competition like should be very necessary in a children's life, or in a school should be necessary. You must have to speak into any particular debate topic. Hmm. Okay. Like, and it is, and someone has said that a good debater is not who can talk so many points on some one direction. A good debater is what who can tell both side of the points, who can think both of the sides of the point, and cultivate the debate according to that position. Okay, he's adding the essence of emotion as well into the speaking or debate which is going on. Yeah, like I have seen this before that my speech is very slow. I don't know, like because I'm having this habit that I watch most of the videos on YouTube in 1.5 or 2x, 1.5x or 2x. That's why it is being seemed like I'm speaking very slow, but I don't think so. Like anyone is speaking at 1.5x in daily lives. So that's the other reason as well that I don't think. Okay, it is in normal speed. Yeah, it's already been 10 minutes, and I like it doesn't seem to me like that I have to pick up any topic. It will just automatically come. The content will automatically come and will come or arrive. We can speak any of those. What other than that? Jignasuni Diary. I don't want to talk about that because I have talked about that before in my one of free speech. At that time, I was reading this book, and it is a Gujarati book written by Pururaj Joshi. He has written this book on some yogi of some Anand or Vadodara, I don't remember, which the place is called Dhaba Dungri, and there was having some Swami, and the mystical Swami, as he explains, I don't know the truth, but he was explaining his experience, his teachings, his lessons, and it was good to read that book, and I was very much impressed by that and at that time. Oh, nice man! This book is amazing. And what if I look into retrospect? Like it is seeming that okay, it was not that much good. Like it is not a data-driven book, firstly, because it is written from one perspective only, not so many perspective. Okay, like as he explained that people were having a lot of faith on that, on that Swami. I don't know. The Swami can be very genuine person as well, or he may be a fraud as well. I don't know. I'm not putting an allegation. I'm just saying I do not know. And it is not just like genuine or fraud. It is not like just black and white. It is a continuum of timeline, right? So he can be existing. He can be existing in any uh, of the side in the between, whatever that may be, in between or anything that could be. And I was like, yeah, man, like if we apply science to that, that seems a total unnecessary, totally like unbelievable. Like this cannot exist. Like this is not true at all. After I finished book, I was very much impressed by that. I think up to one and a half months, 1 to 1.5 months, I was very much impressed by that book. But as I started forgetting that book, as the GI Joe effect in psychology, as no, uh, I will come to that later on. So due to that GI Joe effect, I started forgetting the lessons and the content of the book, and I was kind of being coming to my natural zone, and then I became a little okay, man. It was not that good book. It is okay to read. It is very fantastic and time passing book. You will be entertained, but yeah, man. So yeah, so that's why I like thanks to GI Joe at this time the GI Joe effect very helped me to coming back from my bias. I may be impressed. Okay, I should admire his teachings. Okay, his lessons are, if applicable, if it is good, I will be happy. I will be admired, but I will never follow him. That's the reason. Like that is the only thing. As Shweta has written in his book, today's book, that admire but never follow. If you like any celebrity, admire his skills, admire his like not profession, like his power, whatever that may be, how dominant that is. Admire what is to be taken, what can be changed to learn more. Like how can you change? And after that, just stop there. Like if you can change yourself, if that change can benefit you, that's okay. But never ever follow that celebrity. You don't know them personally, who that person is. He may be looking very good. He may be looking very bold and sharp and confident. He may be looking very wise as well. But always be skeptical of specifically this media personalities. right? They are solding. It is kind of a, they are selling all of this stuff, and yeah, that's why like never ever follow. So if you see, let's just see these cricketers. What the hell are they doing? Okay, they are playing a brilliant game. They are having a brilliant mindset in playing these games, and consistently they are performing. But what sort of ideology or philosophy or morality are they having? They are like promoting the betting applications. These are the real side. These are I don't know, man. Like, okay, if we learn from the learning perspective of mindset inside the game, it is okay. Like inside the game, what the behavior is okay, we all know that. But outside the game, in their personal lives, we don't know them. We haven't spent even one bloody day, so we cannot judge them and we cannot blindly follow them. So we have to admire. Okay, if we like, admire them, but never follow. That was the only thing. And what other than that, it's been already 16 minutes and I didn't even know. I didn't even knew. I didn't even know that this much of time has been passed. What else should we talk about? Should we take any debate topic? Okay, let's just take some debate topic. So, like, I was reading. Okay, there are two topics. Students. Okay, let's just say first point. Like, children's, teenagers or children or whatever, children or teenagers should start voting or like at 16. Voting should be allowed from the age of 16. True or false? Like, you have to speak from the both of the side. Okay, no. Let's just speak from the side of the no. I have to speak five sentences. Five sentences. Okay, why the voting should not be allowed from the age of 16? Okay, so firstly, I would say at the age of 16, the children, it is considered a children. It is not even a teenager as well. So it is having not that much good consciousness of taking good decisions or analyzing, talking about the mass. In mass, majorly the children at the 16 is not having that good intelligence, that enough ability of thinking himself, thinking by himself, logically. Even like people after the 20, 23, 50 years of children, people cannot think logically. They are so much biased. So if you compare to a children, it is just a bloody monkey mind. So it is not very efficient to to give a chance for to a children to vote, because okay, so like it is not able to think by himself or herself at the age of 16. So that's why if they vote, the voting may get affected. Secondly, I would say, as they are not able to think logically and like data driven thinking they are not having, like they can be easily influenced by other parties or like other environments, especially the firstly by their family members, like the mom and dad and other family members, like you should vote here and this that, and secondly the other environmental factors that can affect you, like they can give them let's just say some choice, not lalach. What do we call lalach? They can give them a greed. I don't know, like they can give them a lalach, and they can easily get affected by that, and they can easily vote, and that can affect the nation. So that's the other reason they should not be allowed at the age of 16 to vote. Thirdly, I would say why students. Thirdly, I would say, what is the third reason? Okay, firstly, they are that much wise intellectually. Secondly, they can be affected easily, affected by the other people. Thirdly, I would say, like as they are not having that much good intellect in the dekha dekhi, what do we call? Like that person is, my friend is doing that, I will be doing that. My other people are doing that, I will be doing that. they will be not using a logical thinking or a simplest logical thinking. Okay, let's just say this party is good, this party is bad. This simple sort of biased uh, perspective majority of the people are having, at least this would not be even there if they are comparing themselves to their friends or their other other people around their environment. They can vote negative, like not, they can vote not very on the right side. And fourthly, I would say why they should not allow. I don't know, man. Like I think I'm only having this three of the ideas on this side. Okay, well, let's take on the opposite side. Why they should be allowed? Why they should be allowed? I would say why they should be allowed. I think at least the children can know from the very young age to which, for the sake of the society, children should vote, because children should vote. Why? Because at least they can know from the very young age that why should I, uh, like, to which party I have to vote, to which party I do not have to vote. Because at initial phase they have done this sort of choice. In the future, if the nation is being affected or they are being affected in the future, if they get aged like around 20, 25, 50, whatever that may be, uh, they can choose wisely after in those years. The, okay, this party is not very much beneficial, or is not doing that much of work which this party is not appropriate to vote for. So that's why from the initial phase they can start realizing that, okay, oh, which side is better, which side is not. And of course that requires a lot of data, rational thinking, critical thinking to vote as well. Secondly, I would say why they should start. It's kind of a says to them, like, it's kind of a reflects into their mind that okay, everyone should vote and everyone is able to vote. Like they should also having a right. That why uh, they also should have right do that thing, that to choose who their leader is, who is the leader of the nation. And I would say I think for that reason only, uh, they should start voting. They should be allowed to vote. They must have the right to vote. uh, what would be the other reason they should vote at from the age of 16? Why they should vote? I would say I don't know, man. Like I'm not having enough ideas. I would say like they may have kind of they can they may have kind of this persona, or like this thinking that okay, they are independent, they are also able to choose their leaders. Then maybe that is the reason. So like today we came up only with 3 points from each of the side, and that is why we need a critical thinking or debating. And also our vocabulary needs to be improved. We're not having that much of words to explain our stuff, and also we are not having that much of ideas as well, so we need to work on that. Okay, see you soon.